The Little Mole is absolutely adorable. This is an MGM cartoon from 1941. It's directed by Hugh Harman, and we have Mel Blanc and Paula Winslowe voicing various characters. And it's about this little mole who goes outside, and because moles can't see very well in the daylight, he's got a very wonderful view of the world. There is a rubbish heap that he thinks is his fairy castle, but then this very crafty character comes along and gives him a pair of glasses, and the mole can now see significantly better. Unfortunately, it means that he sees his fairy castle as a pile of rubbish now, but he begins to see a lot of the other wonders around him, and he goes off exploring, and obviously because he's going further away from home, it gets a little bit dangerous. I don't really know what to read into the message of this, because on the one hand, there's this very obvious message that if you're not fully aware of everything, things can be more beautiful, as we see with the pile of rubbish. But at the same time, being able to see and having glasses means that you're opened up to a whole new world of wonders, but that can also be dangerous. So I feel like there are very mixed messages in this, and I'm not entirely sure what to read into it because, yeah, giving him those glasses meant that he was getting himself in danger by going away from home, but it also meant he could see these wonderful, beautiful things more clearly, which is a good thing. So I'm kind of confused about what they were trying to do. I feel like it's a very mixed message. So that aspect of the narrative I feel could have been better or clearer or just more obvious. And it's not so much the case that every narrative needs a message, but they're clearly trying to do something here, and I feel like it was just a little bit mixed and a little bit unclear. But because the animation quality is so gorgeous, it is so stunning, and because this little mole is one of the most adorable characters I've ever seen, I've ever heard, he is so precious. I absolutely love him. That it was just an absolute delight, an absolute joy to watch. And I could kind of get over the fact that I feel like the narrative messages were a bit of a mess. It is so beautiful and so stunning, and visually one of the most heartwarming cartoons I've ever seen. So for that reason, I absolutely recommend it. But it is worth bearing in mind that maybe, I mean, if you watch it and feel like the message is really clear, feel free to share that information. But for me personally, I feel like we were getting mixed messages. Maybe that was the point. Maybe the point was that, sometimes it's better to not see everything. Sometimes it's better to not be distracted by life's beauty. I feel like that can't be the message. I don't know. It confused me a bit with what we were trying to do. But because it's so visually stunning, I can let that slide. The Little Mole is definitely worth watching.